Hey, yo, this is Pastor Tyrone from the for Atlanta, Georgia. I want y'all to realize something with African Americans, Americans of African descent. When you are seen from around the world, specifically from the billions that live in Africa, specifically South Africa, the, I would say, richest state in the huge continent of Africa due to the apartheid that they had to fight to overcome, but it's because the whites had took all the diamonds and all the minerals, and if it wasn't for people like Nelson Mandela fighting, South Africa wouldn't have the music that we have today. Just in the 1980s, we had apartheid, and many blacks that I went to in elementary and junior high school with were talking about boycotting South Africa because of apartheid. Now we don't have that in South Africa. But I want to show you a beautiful worship singer that I love, and her name is Noxie K. And I want to definitely acknowledge Noxie K and this wonderful banger by Master KG and Noxie K called I'm Sorry. It's a beautiful song, but you know what the storyline is. It's a song about you did something wrong to me as a man or a woman, and then I did something wrong to you, and typical relationship stuff that we have in America, the same BS crap. And what I'm saying is that American black music, in our little 15%, our little 40 million of us, out of 500 million, our little 40 million of us out of 500 million that live in America, which ain't crap compared to the 8 billion that live in the earth, which ain't crap compared to the universe. But when you look at it from those numbers, you realize how small we are. But look at this. I am beautiful in every single way. I want you to watch this crap. The song is I Am Beautiful in Every Single Way, right? Using a white woman that's an Ashkenaz who did that song, I forgot her name, in America, but she copied blacks singing. She is a white lady, came on The Voice. She was on one of those TV shows. But you can go look her up. The title of the song is "I Am Beautiful," right? But why are we hearing this song? Well, it's African, and she is obese. You can see the big breasts, you can see the beautiful skin, you can see the woolly hair, you can see the butt. But despite that, because of hatred, and I believe in Deuteronomy 28, we're gonna now put a wig on her head to make herself look like she's beautiful. Okay. Let's see. And her name is Nazoyana Daughter. That's her name, and that's their stage name. Here we go. Bring me down. Oh no. So don't you bring me down. Do you see the BS? She is proud because she has a wave cap on her head, guys. She has a cap on her head, a stocking cap. As I already said, she's already obese. That's the same way we are in America. But she has a wave cap highlighted and you can't see it. Watch the video again. And she's proud to have this fake hair on her head. Woolly, beautiful head. I mean, you're talking woolly hair underneath all that mess. We used to call this weave back in the 90s, and we used to tell black women you're sorry for putting that crap on your head. Not today. She didn't even cut her hair bald. She still got that hair underneath this crap. Today, I am beautiful in every single way. Are you? Words can't bring me down. No, you're not. Oh. No, you're not. You're not beautiful. If that's but this is Africa now. Remember, 1 billion of them copy the 40 million of us that live in America. Think about that for a moment. 1 billion Africans copy the little 40 million of us, and that's not really all 40 million. It's maybe the 3 or 4 million of us that do this, women that do this stuff, right? And that just makes you really think about how powerful we are in America, despite the fact that we keep talking about prejudice and racism, and we have it, but we don't realize the impact on the rest of the earth. And I'm telling you why. Deuteronomy 28. We are Hebrew Israelites, yo. We come from a tremendous heritage, yo. And if we only see ourselves from the European standard of America, tiny ass America, yo, we are never going to walk in the victory that we deserve, yo. God blessed all, gave us woolly hair for a reason, yo. God gave us dark skin melanin for a reason, yo. We don't have cancers like Europeans do, yo. But when we mix with them, we will, yo. Yes, we got our chronic obese diseases such as that lady will have diabetes, high blood sugar, high blood pressure. But the bottom line is that can change, yo, for all of us. But to see this, you would, I hate to say this, in America, the blacks would hide this. They wouldn't go and videotape them saying, look at me, except, there are videos out there in America where women are doing this crap, but they don't smile and show off this joy that they have. You can see how obese she is, as Kevin Samuels will argue, at least 200 pounds. You know she's probably about 5'1", so she's probably 180. And Kevin hadn't even reached South Africa yet, so we already know the issue that we're having in America amongst obesity within our tiny 40 million person community. But to see this short and a South African do this should blow you away.
No,
Sad.
don't you bring me down today.
Now let's talk about this for a moment. Can she go swimming? No. Can she work out to lose that fat? No. Will she be able to? No. The same way our black sisters in America can't. I'm so grateful that I am not a woman. Because I think if you're a woman, you're going to have to make a decision, yo, of whether you're going to be healthy or dead. Because if you go with the method of the women in America in 2023, it's all about this.
I'm beautiful in every single way. Words can't bring me down. Oh no. So don't you bring me down today. I am beautiful in every single way. Words can't bring me down. Oh no. So don't you bring me down.
If all of us that have the battle just obesity, man, she is huge, guys. She is huge. In the black community, we wouldn't even call this baby got back. This baby got triple back. Shout out to Sir Mix-a-Lot, okay? And she's young. Look at her skin. She's got to be under 30. I'd say under 25. And so the reality is, as a man who's, grew up, and this was abhorred. Let's just be honest. I grew up in a time where this was abhorred or this was hated, where we used to use the term rank, meaning we talked about drag queens that did this crap. This stuff comes from drag queens, yo. Homosexuals, transvestites, LGBT. Kevin Samuels brought this crap out. He's right. May he rest in peace. The men that wanted to be women in the New York did this crap. And now here we are, and we're talking 1980s, 90s. Back in the day, there was a song that Madonna did called Vogue, and it was basically using homosexuals. And they go, Vogue, Vogue to the music, and it was all this bull crap, but it was always homosexual men and women doing these stupid dances. And they would dress up. The men would dress up like women and vice versa. And that's exactly what we got today. The craziest part about this is the song that's being played in the background. Words can't get me down. Well, words may not get you down, but your actions are getting you down. Because let's just be clear, she's not going to get a average or above average man acting like this. You're not going out to the gym. You're obese. All you can do is lay down and have someone penetrate you with their penis. Watch the video and look closely at her butt and look how huge it is.
Today, I am beautiful in every single way. Words can't bring me down. Oh no, so don't you bring me down.
So before I go, I ask you the question. Do you agree with what the lyrics said? It says, I am beautiful in every single way. Well, if you are beautiful in every single way, why do you have to do this? Why couldn't you just have a beautiful, beautiful woolly hair? And the answer is because you don't understand who you are, Hebrew Israelite. You don't understand that Yahweh made you that way for a purpose. And as long as you don't study the Word of God to find out who you are unfortunately doomed. Study Leviticus, Exodus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Genesis. Study the books that are missing from the Old Testament, Jasher, Enoch, books in the Catholic Bible, the Ethiopian Bible. Find out who you are, people. Learn about Deuteronomy chapter 28, verses 1 through 68, but focus on 16 through 68. Learn about who you are, Hebrew. Learn about the lies that Americans have told Americans, but then they also have told African too. Because the tragic magic is that every African that we see here is 100 years behind America. So wherever we are in 2023, just remember Africa is 1923. And I'm sorry if you're angry about what I just stated, but look around at the videos in Africa and look at how they copy the lowest of the American Africans, which ain't that much. But let's be clear. The lowest, poorest African probably makes 4 to 5 times more than the richest, the lowest and poorest African American, based upon USD dollars, not Naira, not whatever the Johannesburg dollar is. We're talking from GDP to GDP. The lowest African living in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, in the ghetto, probably makes twice to 3 to 4 times more than the richest African in Africa. Why do you think Africans that are rich are running to America? Study and learn, peoples. Study and learn.